Hello everyone, this is GamerLink here. Welcome back to episode 4 of Grounded. In this episode, we are going to do the hedge lab and get burg.l his first chip. So without further ado, I am going to start making my way over to the hedge. In between the last episode and this one, I finished making the ladybug armor and gathered some extra milk molars. And I also saved up enough raw science from doing daily tasks for burg.l to get meat shield. So we should have a lot of HP for in here. Well, actually, while we're here, I think somewhere around here, I'm not sure exactly which leaf it is, it might be this one. Or it might not even be in this part of the pond at all. Or this part of the swampy area. But there's a leaf that you can go under, where there's a cave. In that cave, there's a 4-leaf clover. And that 4-leaf clover will give you stage 1 of coup de grace, which allows you to do critical hits. It can be fairly useful. Crits do a lot of damage. Well, actually, I think it's... yeah, here it is. I don't have an underwater torch, so this is going to be a little challenging. Skibby. Well, don't even know what I was worried about. Didn't even go below half. Well, there we go. Coup de grace. And 4-leaf clover. There's also a lot of good resources down here. Rock cracker. Not even sure what that mutation does. I've never really used it. This is supreme stuff. Different to the sturdy and brittle stuff that we've been finding so far. Brittle can take things up to level 5, while sturdy can take things up to level 7. Supreme can do 8 and 9 levels on weapons. And now to get out. So I don't think I'll need Parry Master for in there. I'll put coup de grace on and meat shield. Then when I get another mutation slot, I need more milk molars for that, I'll put Parry Master on. As I primarily use my axe as a weapon at this moment.
Looks like the head of an action figure for some cartoon I don't watch.
Good enough for blocking. Here we are at the bottom of the hedge. Already beating. Would take you out, but we've got more pressing matters like the hedge. not mistaken, there's like milk molars and other useful things around here. So I'm just gonna have a bit of a wander around and find all the things. Bunch of lava.
Larva in my area.
Yes, they didn't see me. Got this. If I'm perfect parry, I heal. Could be relatively useful with the full set of ladybug armor, as with the full set.
Safety first.
Set bonus is occasionally heal after blocking. So it could be quite useful. So I'm now going to speed up this a bit, while I have an explore around the base of the hedge.
Let's take a look.
Some brittle marble and quartz. They'll be useful for upgrading weapons. I'll make sure I've got a full canteen before I go up. I don't think there's any water up there. A rock. More quartzite, very useful. Ah yes, this is what I was looking for. A milk molar. This is a fallen down part of the lab. We'll explore in there in a sec. But I'm pretty sure there's some like raw science in here. Oh, natural explorer that allows you to don't need Paramaster, perfect block. The hedge is full of a bunch of ore beavers, ore beaver juniors, and spider. Spider is like the one that I just killed right here.
Keeping gotta get them all.
And there's also robots like this Res T here, which when you harvest them, they give 100 raw sites. That was the first spinelink kill I got of the game. And I got the gold card. Interesting. Another Rusty. They don't do much damage. Natural science.
Science in the house.
Guess this is probably a good time to show off what a mixer is. These things, you can initiate a mixer overdrive. I'll do these in another video, but you can activate this. You want to build defenses around them, and bugs will come and attack it, and once it's done, you'll get 2,000 raw science from the normal ones, and from the upper backyard, you can get, I think it's 3,000, 4,000. So they're well worth taking out. There's also this little cave here. Hello, Ethan. Some marble. Just going to ignore all those ant heads on sticks. I think that's all that we can explore around here for now. Memory serves, there's not really much else in there. So, I will catch you all at the bottom of the entrance to the hedge. And we're back.
Safety first.
You may notice it's a fair bit darker than where we left off just a second ago. That's because I went to go make some torches, because I noticed it was going to get dark and I didn't want to be up here without torches, because it would have most likely been too dark for you guys to have seen properly. Some granola bars. Should have fun with this, not just now. It's easy. No. I'm saving the normal milk molars now to get more mutation slots, and I'm also saving the mega milk molars to get more resource stack size.
Science!
We learnt the Red Ant Club, which is evident from this, so didn't really need to analyse that. But free raw
The
science.
Kinder Science lab modules have not held up as well as anticipated. I thought hiding these lab units in the hedge would provide a bit of protection from my rampaging children. But it appears not even the sanctuary of these leaves can protect my work from an errant flingman disc. The subsequent breaches in the lab structures have invited all manner of arachnid invaders to wander in. My plan is to recalibrate the tasty bots for defensive action. A stopgap solution, to be sure, but I've no time for repairs, not when I'm so close to unlocking the mysteries of raw science.
Oh good. See how it just said Orb Weavers want me gone? Yeah. That means the Orb Weavers are now going to raid my base when I get back.
Science!
Verbal transcription unit 87.10.25. Order number 73.
Never caught on. I believe them to be far superior to the Mark IIIs. Those never lived up to my expectations.
How's that?
They can only calculate post-cooking burger weights to the nearest tenth of a pound. And they only had enough memory for one seasoning module, salt or pepper. All solved with you Mark IVs, not to mention your most excellent mustaches.
Thank you. I will never forget this moment.
This part of this lab here is extra special because if I flick this lever here, now we can
Scabby.
scan
Surveyor
for,
connection established.
and we can scan
Use
for
survey
things with
stations to
certain
scan for
things
analyzed
at the
material.
research stations.
Visit additional stations to expand the survey network.
More raw science.
Science.
Granola bars and marble. Or more granola bars. More scabbies.
For so long, I have felt taunted by the spiders of the yard. Climbing, crawling, skittering with the greatest of ease. Oh, and how they delight in violating my workspace. I can't take a single step without getting stuck in their confounded webbing. I'm wasting daylight, running, climbing,
Wow, is that the new
surviving.
wingman? We could set up an awesome disc golf course here in the yard. Assuming we could get a normal-sized disc, I guess. I mean a tiny-sized one. Wow, I must be getting used to it down here.
Oh,
Science.
spiders. This is a part of the lab that we explored
Keeping
down
goggles
there.
equipped.
Today, Trudy asked, or rather insisted, I take a break from my work for a family day. I'll admit the argument that preceded my reluctant agreement was one for the ages. She just doesn't understand how important the work is. But in the end, all was not lost. As fate would have it, our little trip to Stormin Beach's Wave Park has given me fresh inspiration. A particular attraction sported a zip line over an undulating pool filled with sun-baked tubers, basking in the light of the cruel sun that baked them like red raisins. But I digress. It was the zip line that captured my imagination. Such an elegant solution to my problems in the hedge. When we got home, it was straight back to work. After another argument, of course.
Well, over there is the hedge lab, which is where we're heading. You're gonna need a dandelion tuft for this, but just jump down from there. Hello, need as many berry chunks as I can get, so. Ooh, milk molar. Where is the area that I need to go up? I think it's just here. Raw science. Another chip.
Transcription unit 89.10.5. Order number 20.
Sorry, audio
Burg.l,
log.
did you organize my research notes on the material properties of the hedge berries as I directed?
Of course. Well, no.
Good. Wait. Explain.
I have logged 110,437 different algorithms for organization and compiled them into an alphabetical list. That menu is being printed now and should be ready for review in approximately 12 weeks. After that is complete, I will be able to organize your research notes based on the algorithm you select.
Well, let me know when it's done.
Another Mega Milk Molar. I'm going over to this section here so I don't have to later. This is the first part of the puzzle piece. The password that we need to complete this lab. That's the back entrance that we'll unlock later. Sounds like there should be some more teas teams. Yep.
Let's take a
These are different to
can't
res
hide
teas.
from me.
They have the same attacks. They're just stronger. And they also look cleaner.
Let's see what's sneaking around here.
Could probably use my shield now. Probably don't need a torch in here. More berry chunks. Science. Anything else here? Nope. That zip line takes us down. Well, it would, but there's that in the way. It takes us down to that part of the puzzle over there. Which we've already gotten. Yep, more locked doorways. They're not actually locked, they're just blocked on the other side by spiderwebs.
Damn it! I'm stuck!
So many resources here. I'm gonna grab the useful ones though. Don't have much inventory space. I'll have to come back here at a later date to get everything else. You want to jump off part of the way, or else you'll have to go down from all the way over there, or balance your way along this. It's just easier if you jump. Avengers, those will be useful. More granola bars. This is the resource event that I was talking about. So like if I want to find ladybug parts, survey for resource. There's a ladybug there. Or maybe not a ladybug. Maybe it's just a web sack. But there's a ladybug there. Ladybug there. Ladybug there. So it can be very useful if you need to search for things. Ah, here's one of the blocked off doorways. That, now that's open. Here's another part of the puzzle. I think there's 4 pieces, we found 3. There's some bangers. Don't need all that. I won't drink that. Drink that. Use that. Just to save some more room in the inventory. As we're going to be getting a lot of things in here. You shoot that down, because if we don't, or hit it, we would have hit it on the way down this zipline here.
Can I get extra credit for this?
Ah, here's the final part of the puzzle. Anything else around here to collect?
Caught in a web!
Scabby. Oh no. That was a little bit cheeky of me, but I don't really care. It got us to where we needed to be. We can now scan our hand here. More marble and quartzite, always useful. Tape.
Early test runs on this blind system have produced mixed results. Prices on steel cable are ridiculous, so I've been forced to proceed with my original idea, spider thread. I'm using web samples from my unwanted guests, with a few clever alterations, of course. Things were going well until Sarah threw yet another toy into the hedge. I swear that the lost city of Atlantis might be found beneath the roots of this blasted bush. I told them both, no baseballs, no flingman discs, no more throwing. I'll need to find a way to strengthen the zip lines, and I've forbidden children from playing in the yard, temporarily, of course. Dinner will be, I would say, awkward, I suspect.
So now we have the super chip.
So Burgle's memories are on this
Something that
super
was
chip.
added into the game in the last
Kinda makes me
update,
want to
Super
play
Duper
some
update, I
video
believe it was
games.
called,
Not that my parents would let me.
where we've got this, which we can use to duplicate things for raw science. Very useful. Now, before I pick up this ship, I'm going to go back onto the roof, because I need to get to something that I'll explain more when I get to it.
It is likely that this will be my last log from the hedge lab. Regrettably, the spider infestation has only worsened. Last night, I had a close encounter with a giant brood mother that shook me to my core. Couple that with the strange radio signals I've been receiving, and I no longer think this facility is safe.
Burgle here. Can I start you off with a double-charred barbarian bacon burger? It's made the Roby's way.
Burgle, initiate evacuation protocols for the hedge lab. Make sure any remaining biometric scanners and passcodes are encrypted in the mainframe.
Is that really necessary, sir?
Yes. Oh, yes. Absolutely necessary. We're being watched.
Now, I can't exactly remember how to get to it, but ooh, I think it's down this here. Yes, I think it is up here. Yep, there it is. There's a little lab piece out here where we can get the recipe to summon the brood mother and fight her. We won't be doing that for quite a while as she's quite tough. But she can make some very good armor and a decent weapon. And here we are.
This could work for my science fair project.
Yep. The Broodmother research notes. Broodmother BLT, the summoning item to summon the Broodmother and fight her. It's a great view from up here. You can see like literally everything.
Peeping
There's the
time.
haze, sandbox, picnic table. There's the knocked over barbecue. Termites spawn all the way over that way. Can't quite see it, but there's a wood pile. In that plant there's the mantis. Tree stump, Castle Moldork. There's our house. Oh, there's also the trash pile over there, which I think we'll most likely be going to next episode. Take out some black ants and possibly do the lab in there. Although, actually, no, I think the haze is the next one we need to do. Not the black ant lab. Just because we need bombs in the black ant lab. Well, I'm going to make my way over to Burgle. I'll catch you all in Burgle's lab. Now, time to give Burgle the super chip.
Hello there, acting science manager. How can I help you today?
I have found a super chip.
You made it back in one piece. How unexpected. You are more resourceful than I thought. Hand it over and we can see what data Dr. Tully backed up upon it. Processing. Processing. This is the hedge super chip. Forgive me, I forgot to mention the nasty spiders before I sent you up there. I hope they were not too much trouble. Ha ha. Ah. I am feeling much more like myself. Take it from me, there's nothing quite like a reverse lobotomy. Thank you.
Anything new to tell me about?
Now, what is it you were wanting to know? Oh yes, the location of the other super chips. There are 4 labs throughout the yard, each with a super chip. The hedge lab, the pond lab, the haze lab, and the black ant lab. And you have already made it through the hedge, so now on to the others. I will mark the locations of the super chips in those labs. Please find them and return to me so we can figure out how to repair the spacer. Oh, before you leave, check out the new recipes in the ASL Terminal Science Shop. That could be helpful for some of the tougher challenges. Ask away, my friend. How can I help you today? Have a great day.
Cool, now we have more things in here, but first I'm going to use my milk molars. So I'm going to get amputations and increase the first attack. And also going to increase my max resource stack size. Zip lines, these are going to be amazingly useful. Definitely want to learn those as soon as possible. And I think that's all I'll get.
Performing diagnostic.
So I'll get the ladder. May as well also get Cooking 101.
Work, work, work.
In the next video, I will have upgraded my base a bit, and I might have even started to make the zipline tower. Something that most grounded players should build is a zipline tower. It's basically just a massive tower that goes up reasonably high. Most of mine are generally way above the rose bushes. And you can go up them with a elevator of sorts. It's not actually an elevator, it's more like trampolines that are clipping through a wall, and that bounces you up, and then you can use the zip lines to go pretty much anywhere on the map. In the next video I'll also be a lot more organised. Well, I think that's going to do it for this video. I am most likely going to be exploring through the haze and doing the haze lab in the next video. So, without further ado, until next time, catch you later, gamers.